Today we are talking the best budget pitchers in the game right now. Diamonds, a few golds, a couple of silvers in this video as well. Trying to get you guys the best Diamond Dynasty we possibly can. If you're on a budget, if you're excited for the video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. In the comments down below, let me know who is your best budget pitcher in Diamond Dynasty right now. And make sure to follow me over on Twitch because we are live streaming a ton of MLB The Show 22 content over there. But I hope you enjoy the video and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
All right, so I have 13 pitchers for you all in this video. Some budget starting pitchers, relievers. We're going to be talking players under 20,000 stubs. Now, I have a lot of diamonds in this video, but I also have a few goals that I think you guys should use in your bullpen if you don't have the most amount of stubs. But everybody, like I said, under 20,000 stubs, and for the majority, under 15,000 stubs. And the first card we are going to take a look at here is 90 overall Logan Webb, face of the franchise. If you're looking to buy some of these faces of the franchise pitchers, get them while they are cheap. Once Friday is done and the faces of the franchise program goes away, these cards are going to go up in price, especially the relievers that we're going to talk about in a little bit. 10,000 stubs for a 90 overall Logan Webb is just too cheap in my opinion. No way he doesn't go to at least 15,000 stubs. Same thing for Marcus Stroman, who we're going to talk about in a second. Per 9 stats are okay, but nobody really has any crazy per 9 stats unless you have 99 overall Randy Johnson in the game right now. 85 hits per 9, 78 Ks per 9, sinker, slider, changeup, four-seam fastball, cutter, has the pitch selection you want, has the sinker cutter combo, has a slider to go with it, pretty good changeup as well, pretty solid pitch control and pitch break. Logan Webb, really solid card. Like I said, get him before he goes up in price after the face of the franchise program goes away. Same thing can be said with Marcus Stroman. Very similar card to Logan Webb. Very similar per 9 stats, 86 hits per 9, 71 Ks per 9 here, has the sinker, has the cutter combo, the slider, change that changeup with a splitter for Marcus Stroman, and they pretty much have the same exact pitch selection here. Pretty good control once again for Stroman. All 5 pitches, 80 and above pitch control, 84 on the sinker, 84 on the splitter, 89 on the slider, 90 on the cutter and the four-seamer. Then the pitch break, really solid as well. 4 pitches, 79 above, 79 on the cutter, 80 on the splitter, 90 on the sinker, 93 on the slider. Both Webb and Stroman, I think, are the best starting pitchers in the faces of the franchise program, and you can get both of them combined for 20,000 stubs on the market. You need 2 really good starting pitchers completely cheap in the face of the franchise program. Doesn't get much better in my opinion than Stroman and Logan Webb. Manoah and Casey Mize are solid, but I'm not the biggest fan of those 2 cards, especially when Manoah is 16,000 stubs and Casey Mize is a little more expensive as well. I like Stroman and Webb in the faces of the franchise program. Next card we are going to talk about here is a live series card, and that is going to be 86 overall Walker Bueller. He has that cutter, he has the 2-seam fastball, which almost acts as a sinker here. So Walker Bueller, the only thing about this card that I don't like is the fact that his Ks per 9 is only 68. He has the pitch break you want, he has the control you want from an early game starting pitcher, but a lot of foul tips given up by Walker Bueller. So if you're playing a player that can foul tip the ball a lot and make you pay with a home run over the fence after like a 7-8 pitch at bat, Walker Bueller does tend to give those up, but he's so good in my opinion. Makes him worth it for right now in the game, and as we get better pitchers, he will phase out. But for right now, 80 plus control at every single pitch he has, 81 on the 2-seamer, 80 on the knuckle curve, 83 on the slider, 84 piece on the cutter and the 4-seamer. But take a look at that pitch break, 99 on the slider, 96 on the cutter, 92 on the knuckle curve, and then 87 on the 4-seamer with 44 on the 2-seamer. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about Walker Bueller is the Ks per 9 being too low, but another great card for about 10,000 stubs. Now we're going to talk about one of the more expensive options in this video, and that is 86 overall Chris Sale. He is an elite lefty starting pitcher in the game, no doubt about it. Chris Sale is extremely difficult to time up. I do not like facing Chris Sale. He's tall, 6'6", feels like he's right in your face when he throws the ball. His 4-seam fastball about 95 miles an hour. Then you hit them with that inside sinker right on the corner of the zone. Very difficult to touch that pitch. The slider's pretty solid. Circle change as well. He has a very difficult release. Throws the ball okay. Doesn't throw it too hard. Doesn't throw it too slow. Not the best pitch selection, but you're getting him for a lefty starter, and you're getting him for that funky release that I really cannot hit because the stats aren't great. 76 hits per 9, 85 Ks per 9. Control is okay. 3 pitches, 75 and above, but the break is really good. 92 plus on every single pitch, but you are getting him for that funky release and for an elite sinker ball from Chris Sale and that great pitch break for about 15,000 stubs. I really think he's worth it. I have him in my main rotation right now. Next up is going to be Greg Maddox. If you're playing on Hall of Fame or Legend, Greg Maddox is an elite starting pitcher option because he dots up elite ball placement, elite pitch break. But if you're playing on All-Star or Veteran, he doesn't have the pitch speed to really blow the baseball past a lot of players. So I wouldn't go ahead and use Greg Maddox on All-Star or Veteran. But if you're looking for an elite starting pitcher on Hall of Fame or Legend, Greg Maddox is your guy with a sinker, circle change, cutter, four-seamer, and a curveball. He's going to be our last diamond starting pitcher that we're going to talk about before we move on to a couple golds here. Sinker, circle change, cutter, four-seam fastball, curveball, all 85 pitch control and above. 99 on that sinker, 95 on the circle change, 97 on the four-seamer, and 90 on the cutter with 85 on the curveball. And the pitch break, really, really good too. 76 on the four-seamer, 86 on the cutter, 91 on the circle change, and then 96 on the sinker. Very good for Hall of Fame and Legend. Again, probably wouldn't use him on All-Star or Veteran for about 12,000 stubs, or you can get it for free right now in the event. Really solid starting pitcher option. But now let's take a look here at some gold cards that I want to look at. Let's see, where is Charlie Morton, our first gold card? These are for some of you guys that are on an extreme budget right now that only have a couple thousand stubs to spend on some starting pitchers. Charlie Morton is like the budget Walker Bueller. They both have elite pitch break, and I also think Charlie Morton might actually have more pitch break. We're gonna have to check the card in a second, but he has the sinker cutter combo that you want. The only knock is that the sinker is 95 miles an hour, the cutter's 88, so pitch speed differential there, not the best with the sinker and cutter combo on this card. Curveball, four-seam fastball, circle change. Wish he had a slider here, but he doesn't. But you're getting a budget card with an elite pitch selection. You can't ask for everything here. Pitch control, 75 on the four-seamer, 87 on the curveball. Not the best, but take a look at that individual pitch break. 98 on the curveball, 92 apiece on the four-seam fastball and the sinker, 96 on the circle change. Kind of like Walker Bueller, though, not the best case per 9. So that's what I'm saying with Walker Bueller and Charlie Morton. Gonna give up some foul tips, but you're gonna get a lot of swing and misses with the pitch break when you're able to drop that circle change curveball right into the dirt when it starts at the top of the zone. So I really like Charlie Morton. For about 1,500 stubs, he's extremely worth it in my opinion. Now for some of you that like to throw the ball fast, you don't want to pitch break, you don't want to dot up with the sliders and the circle changes and the curveballs, you just want to throw fastball, slider, sinker, all that stuff. Hunter Greene is going to be your guy because this guy touches 100 miles per hour on that four-seam fastball, then throw in the occasional slider, change up, fool your opponent with that off-speed pitch after hitting them with that 100 mile per hour fastball, and they're going to swing and miss majority of the time, especially if you're playing a newer player that can't time up the fast stuff. They go out in front for the fastball, and then you hit him with the slider, the changeup, or the curveball. You give him the off-speed stuff. 88 hits per 9, 78 Ks per 9, 99 velo, obviously, and 89 break. The individual pitch break actually not bad for this Hunter Greene for the gas that he throws on the four-seam fastball. 86 pitch break on the four-seamer, 89 on the slider, and the pitch control isn't that great. 2 pitches, 78 and above. You can get it completely free in the April monthly awards program, or if you don't want to do the program, you can buy them on the market for about 2,500 stubs. And the final card we are going to talk about here is actually my favorite budget pitcher in the game. Starting pitcher, relief pitcher, doesn't matter, and that is Lance McCullers Jr. Great per 9 stats here for a budget card. 90 hits per 9, 73 Ks per 9, has everything you want from a budget starting pitcher. A sinker, a slider, a circle change, and a cutter. Pitch speeds are pretty close together on the sinker and the cutter. The slider and the circle change have the exact same pitch speed, which is going to come in clutch for pitch tunneling. If you don't know what pitch tunneling is, use the sinker and the cutter together. Those two pitches go really good together. And then the slider and the circle change, same thing. And then you can throw in the knuckle curveball as well. The pitch control is okay on this card. 87 on the slider, 86 on the knuckle curve, 75 on the sinker, 65 on the circle change, 48 on the cutter. Not too great there, but the slider and the knuckle curve, really good control. And the pitch break, not bad either. 3 pitches, 81 above, 4 pitches, 75 and above. 75 on the sinker, 94 on the slider, 81 on the knuckle curve, 88 on the circle change. Only 1,200 stubs right now. No one better for a budget right now for under 2,000 stubs than Lance McCullers. Let's talk some relievers now. First one up is obviously going to be 90 overall Devin Williams. Great per 9 stats coming out of the bullpen. Top 10 reliever in the game right now. Pretty solid pitch selection. Circle change, four-seamer, cutter, screwball. Velo, not going to be the best. You're getting him for this elite pitch break. Take a look at this. Day 1, this card came out on MLB The Show 22, and he has 99 pitch break on every single pitch. That is insane. 99 on the circle change, four-seam fastball, cutter, screwball. Elite pitch break. Sometime the control, though, with Devin Williams does come back to bite you, so just be careful where you're placing some of these baseballs, because he does tend to actually hang the ball over the plate, so just be careful of that. But the pitch break is going to have your opponent all over the place, especially if you can mix up all the pitches that he has. Adam Ottavino's 85 overall card. Very difficult release to touch as a righty here, kind of like Chris Sale, but this card's a righty. Chris Sale was a lefty. Very difficult release to time up. Slider, two-seamer, cutter, four-seam fastball, and changeup. Per 9 stats are really good coming out of the bullpen. 105 hits per nine, 113 Ks per nine. Excellent pitch break, 99 on the slider, 99 on the two-seamer, and then 88 on the cutter. Very good card for less than 10,000 stubs. And then we're going to have Blake Treinen, that's really solid as well. Very good pitch selection, has the sinker, has the cutter, has the slider, and has the four-seam fastball. 100 hits per nine, 99 velo with 99 pitch break. Sinker has 94 pitch break, 99 on the slider, 87 on the four-seam fastball, and the control is really good too. All four pitches, 80 and above, 80 on the sinker, 99 on the slider, 96 on the cutter, 89 on the four-seamer. Checks all the boxes that you want, and he also comes with outlier. So that sinker ball is going to reach about 97, 98 miles an hour with outlier. Next up is going to be one of the best lefty relievers in the game. It is going to be 90 overall Aroldis Chapman. Like I said with the face of the franchise starters earlier, buy these relievers before they go up in price. Chapman's a top 2, top 3 lefty reliever in the entire game. He's not going to stay as cheap as 13K once the face of the franchise program goes away and people can't earn the packs anymore. So buy him as quickly as you can before Friday, preferably before the program goes away. The only knock on this Chapman card is that he doesn't have outlier like his previous cards. We will get a better Chapman down the road that will have outlier. Regardless though, still can reach 100 miles an hour on the four-seam fastball. Slider still really good. Splitter solid. Two-seam fastball, 97 miles an hour. 116 hits per nine, 118 Ks per nine, and Chapman has 99 pitch break on the off-speed stuff. Slider and splitter, 99 pitch break. You throw the fast stuff, then you switch up that 99 pitch break slider or splitter, gonna have your opponent all over the place. Chapman is a must-have for your bullpen right now. Only about 15K. Same thing can be said with Emmanuel Class A. Not quite the stats that Chapman has, but he does have that coveted outlier cutter. That is so good. His slider and his four-seam fastball over 90 miles an hour, 92 miles per hour on the slider, 100 plus on the four-seam fastball. I like this card better than Devin Williams. I think he's better than him. 106 hits per nine, 81 Ks per nine. Velo is great with outlier. Really solid pitch control. Pitch break is really good too. I really like Emmanuel Class A. Now we can talk about some budget options here. Aroldis Chapman, obviously, the gold one is also very good. If you can't afford the face of the franchise one, go with the gold one. That one is really good as well. Ryland Glaze is another great closer for your team, a budget-friendly option. 3,500 stubs. It is looking like he's going to become a diamond on Friday. So if you're watching this video after Friday when the roster update has come out, he might be a diamond by now, so he might be more than 3,500 stubs. So if you can buy this card as soon as possible, try to get this card very, very quickly before he goes to a diamond and goes up in price. Interesting release, tough to time up as well. Four-seamer slider, circle change, two-seam fastball. With the inside edge boost, the hits per nine goes from 88 to 96, and the Ks per nine goes from 86 to 94. Throws gas. Control is really, really good too. Every single pitch, 84 and above. This card is great. Arrow loop is great for a 75 overall. He's a top tier lefty in the game. Great pitch selection, great movement, pretty solid control. I promise you will not regret getting arrow loop into your bullpen for 300 stubs. Okay, everyone, that's gonna do it for the video today. If you enjoyed it and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. In the comments down below, give me your best budget pitcher in the game right now. Reliever, starting pitcher, doesn't matter. But if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I'll talk to you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.